Hello everyone, this is Professor Raghavendra Adhyapak, KLS Kokte College of Commerce, Belagavi. So, in the last class, we studied how to calculate AC, VC, MC, AFC, and AVC, correct? So, in today's class, we are going to start with next concept called CVP analysis. Okay, what it means? Cost volume profit analysis, that is CVP analysis. Okay, so it means the study of the effect on future profit of changes in the fixed cost, variable cost, sales price, quantity, and mix. Okay, so it is a systematic method of examining the relationship between change in the volume of output and change in total sales, revenues, expenses, and net profit. In other words, it is the analysis of relationship existing amongst cost, sales, revenues, output, and the resultant profit. It provides information about the following matters. Okay, so after reading all this, you can understand that CVP analysis is a systematic study regarding the effect of the future profit due to the changes in fixed cost, variable cost, sales price, quantity, and this mix. Okay, so in simple words, we can say that due to the changes in the cost price or sales price, whatever may be the future effects on profit, study regarding those future profit is known as cost volume profit analysis. Okay, so it tells about the following matters. In that, first one is the behavior of the cost in relation to volume. Volume means nothing but output, quantity of output. Okay, so what will be the change in the cost due to the change in the volume of output? That will be studied under the CVP analysis. Okay, next is volume of production or sales where the business will break even. So what is break even point? Break even point is nothing but the position where there is no profit, no loss. Okay, so whatever cost or the expenses are incurred to produce a particular product, that much of the profit should be earned. Means the cost is equal to profit. Okay, so that is the position is called as break even point. Okay, so to determine what is that break even point, this CVP will helpful. Next is sensitivity of profit due to variation in output. Okay, so we already studied due to the change in output, what will be the changes in the profit. To study that, the CVP will be analysis will be helpful. Okay, next is amount of profit for a projected sales volume. Okay, so for example, we set a sales target of rupees or maybe units of rupees 1000 units. Okay, so 1000 units, once we sell the 1000 units, the what may be the expected profit? To set that profit to a particular sales volume, the CVP analysis will be helpful. Next is uses of cost volume profit analysis. CVP analysis help in forecasting cost and profit as a result of change in volume. So we already studied in the last point, that is forecasting of the cost and profit will be helpful by the study of CVP. Okay, next is it helps fixing a sales volume level to earn or recover given revenue, return on capital employed, or a rate of dividend. Next is it assists determination of effect of changes in volume due to plant expansion or acceptance of new order. Okay, so it helps in study the change in the volume, means output due to the plant expansion. If you do any expansion in that, due to that, what will be increase or decrease in the sales, or what will be the any other effects, that will be studied. Next is CVP analysis helps in determining the relative profitability. So it will helps in calculating the profitability. Next is the cost volume analysis will help in interfirm comparison of profitability can be done intelligently. Okay, if there are two products producing a similar products, in that case between those two firms or industries, we can make the comparison regarding the profitability of that product. So to make the comparison, this CVP will be helpful. Next is, it helps in determining the cash requirements at a desired volume of output with the help of cash break-even chart. Okay, so it will helpful to determine or to get regarding the cash required to produce a particular level of output. Okay, so to produce any particular output we require man, material, correct, machineries, etc. So for this all, the how much the cash will be required to produce a particular product, that will be estimated with the help of CVP analysis. Next is cost volume profit analysis assumptions. Okay, so in the previous chapter, in the first chapter regarding demand and supply also, we studied what are the assumptions of demand and supply, correct? So assumptions are nothing but a framework under which the particular concept will work, correct? So like that only, even CVP analysis has a certain assumptions. Now we will see those assumptions. In that, first one is total cost can be separated into two components, fixed cost and variable cost. Okay, so whatever cost or expenses incurred to produce any particular product, that should be bifurcated into two. That is, one is fixed cost, second one is variable cost. So already we know what is fixed cost, the cost which remains fixed at all the level, or maybe exist even at a zero level of output. Variable cost is the cost which varies or changes with the level of output, correct? Next is selling price is known and constant. So in this case, selling price will be known. So already we know about the selling price and it is constant. Next is fixed costs are known and constant. Even the fixed cost should be a constant one. Okay, no increase in efficiency occurs in the period of activity studied. Okay, once the under this production process will start, then there is no any efficiency increase. Okay, so even the efficiency of the work or activity period should be same. Unit variable cost remain the same and there is a direct relationship between cost and volume. Okay, it says that there is a direct relationship between the output produced and the cost incurred to produce that output, correct? So there is a direct relationship. Next is volume is assumed to be the only important factor affecting the cost behavior. Okay, so output will be the what main or important factor that will affect more on the cost. Next is inventory changes are insignificant. So these are the certain assumptions we studied under the cost volume profit analysis.